In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up MFA on Salesforce. Multi-factor authentication adds a powerful layer of protection to your org by asking users to prove it's really them with something more than a password. In a few minutes, you'll turn on the core settings that enforce MFA, guide users through registration, and make the rollout smoother for everyone. You'll need Salesforce admin permissions for this, and keep in mind that the labels you see may vary slightly based on your edition and release, but the flow is the same. Start at the Salesforce homepage in Lightning Experience. From the gear icon in the upper right, open Setup to access the full admin console. This takes you from the app you're working in to the centralized setup area where security, authentication, and user policies are managed. If you're in a sandbox or a different app, that's fine. The Setup menu is always available from the gear. In the Setup sidebar, use the Quick Find search box and type Identity Verification. When the Identity Verification page appears in the results, select it. This page brings together the controls that manage how users confirm their identity, including MFA, allowed verification methods, and policy options. It's the hub for enabling requirements and shaping the user enrollment experience. Inside Identity Verification, locate the section for multi-factor authentication. Open it, then enable the option that requires multi-factor authentication for all direct UI logins to your Salesforce org. Turning this on enforces MFA whenever someone signs in through the standard Salesforce interface. Before you commit, click the accompanying information icon to review Salesforce's notes on scope and behavior. This quick read helps you understand who is affected, how trusted devices behave, and what counts as a direct user interface login versus other access types. Next, adjust how users register their verification methods. Enable the setting to show all verification method registration options instead of starting with built-in authenticators. With this on, users see the full range of allowed methods up front, which reduces confusion and cuts down on help desk calls. If you want a refresher on what each option entails, click the information icon beside this setting. The details can help you decide which methods to allow in your policy and how to message the choices to your team. To add an extra safeguard at enrollment time, enable the option to require identity verification during multi-factor authentication registration. This ensures that when users first set up MFA, they confirm their identity using an existing factor, strengthening your defenses against unauthorized enrollments. When your selections look right, click Save to apply the changes. The settings take effect immediately for new logins. If you want to confirm activity or audit changes, open Identity Verification History from the left panel. There you can review recent verification events and verify that your policy updates were recorded. As you roll this out, communicate what users should expect at their next login, including that they'll be prompted to register a verification method and may want an authenticator app or a compatible security key ready. Consider piloting with a small group, updating help articles or internal documentation, and reminding users to add a backup verification method in case they lose access to their primary device. With these settings saved and your communication plan in place, you've successfully set up MFA on Salesforce and strengthened the security of your org. If you ever need to adjust these settings later, return to the same identity verification area in Setup and update your choices, then save to keep your policy current.